So I've planted my tree now, and I've given it a bit of a water, and I want to put a mulch around. I've got here some apple pomace. So this is just apples that have been pressed using a normal domestic cage press. So the moisture's been pressed out of them. That happened back in the winter, and they've just been in a silo since then. And I'm mixing the apple pomace with sawdust. Actually, this is rabbit bedding. Now, one of the problems with young trees is when they first come into leaf, they can very easily dry out because the roots haven't established, and usually it's about May they come into leaf, and often in May, June we have a hot spell, a sort of mini drought, dry spell, and especially if it's windy as well, that can really cause a lot of transpiration in the leaves, and the plants lose a lot of moisture very quickly. And what will happen then will be you'll find that the growing tips dry out and die back. I mean, if it's really bad, that can completely kill the plant, but more often than not it just puts you back maybe a year's growth almost. Most people just water a lot, but one way to reduce the amount of watering that you have to do is to put moisture retaining mulch around. People often use grass clippings. You don't want to use manure or compost because that's a bit too strong. The advantage of using this apple pomace is that it goes very slimy and keeps a lot of water in it, and as it breaks down, it takes a while to break down, about a year to break down, and as it breaks down it releases all the nutrients that apple trees need. And also it's got a lot of the microfauna, and it attracts in the things that you want, things like worms, robins, birds, insects, so it just helps the tree get established. I always find that young trees grow better where old trees have been long established. So it's easy to extend an old orchard, but it's really difficult to start a new one. So I'm just bringing a bit of the orchard to the tree here. So there we are, that should do it. I might put a little bit more on, and hopefully you can see I've done one at the back there as well. I'm just going to dot these old apples. These are from last autumn. They're going off a bit now. They've just been in a barn in storage. A barn, sorry, not a bar. I just dot them around just to get the tree used to its new home.